Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of Planetbase, the futuristic civilization on an alien planet game. We are going to load up. I am sorry, I just wanted to play through that because I just love the music to this game. I think maybe you kind of would like it too, but we'll see. Let's get busy and get into our game, y'all. Bots can perform basic tasks way more efficiently than humans. It's a good idea to build a few and let the colonists focus on the more skilled jobs. We talked about that in the last episode. So, like, if you have stuff that has to be moved around, people can do it or carrier bots can do it. While the people do things like make things, right? Constructor bots can go out and repair your solar panels and wind turbines and repair things or build things while your engineers are working to build spare parts or computer components or weapons, which you can sell for money. Driller bots can be working the mines instead of workers who could be carrying stuff around or making metal or making bioplastic, which is better. And the driller bots won't get hurt and then have to go use the sick bay, which uses up other resources like your medical kits and whatnot. So let's see how we're looking here. First off, let's turn off the domes and get a view of what's going on in the base. In the base, in your face.
In your face!
All right. So we're looking pretty good. We've got 13 crew and 2 bots currently. Winds are picking up. We got 1 wind turbine. We got 1 solar panel. We've got 2 fully charged power collectors here. Okay. We're getting into evening. We're about to transition to night. This is the daytime indicator. And we're about to switch over to night. You'll see the sun, change to like stars here in just a second. And the winds are kind of just blowing along. Not doing anything too exciting. We can click here and see we're producing 10 out of 30 possible power with our wind turbine. So this right here will transition here in just a few minutes. All right. So why don't we look and see what our cast of characters looks like right now. We'll check this out in our stats. 13 people. We've got 6 workers, 3 biologists who grow our food, 3 engineers who build and fix things, and they'll do the more advanced jobs. And we've got 1 medic. We have 2 bots. 1 is a carrier bot and 1's a constructor bot. Now, as far as stuff goes, this is our resource panel. We got 13 vegetables. We got 4 ore. Ore is converted over here into metal. We have 4 medicinal plants. Those are converted in a laboratory into medical supplies. We have no weapons. We have no vitrameat. We're going to try to fix that this episode. We have no coins because we haven't brought any traders to sell things to. We have 8 meals. We have 1 starch. Starch is turned into bioplastic in this machine right here. Okay. We have 9 spare parts. That's good for now. We have no alcohol. We already covered bioplastic, and we have no semiconductors because we're not making any. All right. So as we move into night, we've got 13 people. We've got 6 bunks for them to sleep on. They're sharing. They're hot bunking, as it were. And the reason why we do this is so that everybody won't be in bed at the same time. I don't like that. That's not so good. So I think it's better to balance things out and make sure that you've got things continuously going on at your base. All right? So that's what the plan is. All right. Now, what we currently have under construction, as you can see, we're bleeding down some power overnight. The wind turbine's still generating, 22 out of 30. It's getting spare parts. It's getting some work done. See how it's degraded? It was down to excellent. It was down to good condition. Now it's going to be coming up because our constructor bot is out there fixing it up. Okay. We're bleeding down some energy. We're using 43 units and only generating 9 because the winds just died on us. And you can see that up here at the windsock. And then we have our backup power, which is good. We're working on, we need 1 more metal. And then we will have enough to build this second solar panel, which will help make sure that we fill up these collectors every day as long as the sun's out. Now, if we have a dust storm, that could be a problem. But a dust storm doesn't typically last the entire day. All right? So that's what we want to see if we can improve our power production. So we've got ore. We need a worker to come work on over here. So what I'm going to do is go to the mine. So we've got 2 workers in the mine currently working. Excuse me. We're going to downgrade to normal priority. Now I got 3 workers in the mine. I need one of you doofuses over here to work on this. So what we're going to do is shut down the mine altogether. Get out of the mine, fools. We got work to do over here. All right, we got 5 ore. I need that converted into metal. So that's the plan. Get them busy doing that. All right, we're bleeding down energy, but I think we're almost all the way through the night now. Yeah, see, we're almost through the night. We got no wind, and that sucks. This is the suck situation, all right? This is what you don't want to be in without having backup power. Notice this is bleeding down pretty quick. Killing the mine saves some power. Now, look here. See, we're using 38. We're generating 0. Well, wait, that's not what I want to do. I want to shut down the landing pad. Now, we're using 33. Okay? See what a difference it made? Now, we're going to stop bleeding energy because we're starting to generate energy. The wind's starting to pick up, and this solar panel is going to wake up in a second and actually turn around and face the sun and start generating electricity. But my point being, at night, if you need to, it's good to shut down big things like the mine and your landing pad, because especially if you're not bringing in ships, which right now we're not bringing in any ships. So we could, in theory, just shut down and keep it shut down. And then that would be good. But for now, we're okay. All right, so the metal processors are working. Both of them are being used. And now we've got the metal piece there. That's what we needed. So now somebody or the bot will come along and grab that, take it out here, and then either our engineer, one of our engineers, or our constructor bot will go build this new solar panel. God knows it won't happen till the day's through, and, you know, we would have lost the opportunity. Although, oh, look, this may be good. The constructor bot is carrying it. So he's going to carry it all the way out there, and then hopefully he'll, you know, say, oh, well, I can build this. Right now, you know what? We are going to go ahead and shut this down. Shut down the landing pad, and that will help our energy production because we want to make sure we get this filled up. Fully up to speed. And then we'll be in good shape. I mean, we still have our full backup collector. The next objective will be to build yet another collector. And I'll probably put it over here somewhere so it's off another end of the base. I like having, it's something I learned when I was in telecom. You got to have, you know, whoa, that was close. That big pile of space schmutz just about hit our base.
Shit, that was close.
It helps to have redundancy. All right, now that's hooked up. Now this solar panel is going to start generating power. Booyah. See, now we can generate 100 plus power, and we're only using not even a third of that. Well, right at, no, a little under a third of that. So that's good. All right, so what are we going to do now, A-Train? We're producing power. This is good. We're producing metal. This is good because then we're going to be able to build more stuff. Because without metal, we can't build stuff. So what I've got to decide here is what are we going to build? Well, at some point, see how we have 8 spare parts? We're eventually going to run out of spare parts, which means we're going to go up here and click on these 2 things. Let me go through this in case maybe you haven't watched before. This is build structures. This is interior structures. This is exterior structures. So the dome kind of indicates it's a dome, you know, it has an atmosphere, all right? So all the outdoor crap, like the mine and the solar panels and water extractors and stuff like that, that's out over here, right? But your indoor stuff's here. So we've got the airlock, O2 generator, which is this right here. That's the airlock. There's the O2 generator. Canteen, that's this here. We got that. We got a dorm. That's this here. We've got a biodome. That's this here. We've got a processing plant. That's this here. Now we want to build a factory. Okay? So a factory is going to be good to have. And we're going to build that We've got 3. Oh, we can build a small one. This is good. A small one is good enough. I'm going to see if I can build this, and we still have room to build something else off of this, the canteen, because I kind of want to build a bar or a fitness area off this canteen. Let's see here. How do we want to do this? Do we want to maybe just build a multi-dome? Now, if you build a multi-dome, don't build the smallest one. At least have the, you know, the wherewithal to build the second one. Okay? And why I say that is simply that if you build the smallest one, you can't put all the stuff in it that you can put. You got to have the at least the size 2 one to put a couple of the different toys in it for the people to exercise on and stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and plop that down here, and we're going to connect that off here. Now I'm going to test something. Let's see if we get lucky here. Nah, we didn't get lucky. Damn it. Oh well, that's okay. We'll be able to connect off to other things. So really, 5 connections off of this size. There, see, there's another size up canteen. I think that's the size we have, right there. All right, that's the minimal size. Or you can build a bigger one, and I think you can get more connections off the bigger one, which makes sense because you have more area around it to work with. You know what I'm saying?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
So people are bringing the things around. Now, I would point something out here that eventually you can make life easier on your people by having, like if I wanted to and if I had the materials, which I don't at the moment, and see we're out of ore, which means we've made all the metal we're going to make until we mine more ore. So now I've turned the mine back on and I pushed the priority up. Okay, and we got a bunch of bioplastic, so we're going to lower the priority here. All right. What I was about to say was, see how far people are having to walk to go in the airlock? They get stuff out of storage here. They go through the O2 generator, out the airlock, and all the way around, right? So eventually it's going to be helpful if you build multiple airlocks, and especially if there's one off of where you store all your stuff, because then you can make it easier. Say I build something new over here, it will be easier for my people. If there's an airlock over here or over here, they can carry stuff through the base and then out that airlock to the construction site there or there, as opposed to having to carry it out here and then they have to wander all the way around. Okay, so that can be beneficial. It only costs one metal, one bioplastic, and then you got to make the connection, which is like one of each, for a new airlock. Okay, so we have our multi-dome, and it's now airing up. So oxygen is flowing here from the oxygen generator through the canteen. Now it's gotten into the hallway, and now it's in there. See, so the oxygen level there, that's good. All right, water consumption 0. All right, so now let's look at a multi-dome. What can we do with this? This helps make your people happy. So we click on it, and we go up here. So there's several things. You can put in a bench. You can put in a treadmill. Okay, this fancy treadmill is, you can't put that in the smallest of the multi-domes, okay? So, like, this would be a good place to put the treadmill. So we'll put a treadmill, and we're going to put in a exercise bar, and then we're going to put in a TV. Also, hello, TV. Hey, come. Hey, butthead, come on. Thank you. I want to put it right over here, so that first off, you're not going to be adding anything off this side of the structure, right? Because this side's already tied up. I'm going to put this all the way around, kind of here. The only other thing we could do here, and then I'm going to put in a water fountain, and we'll put that right here, and then a bench. We'll put a bench there. Okay. So cool. We're gonna get the treadmill built, and then people can come in and they can sit and look at the plant. There. This is all about your happiness of your crew, and so that's a good thing to have going. All right. Let's check this. Let's click on here and then click on here. We can connect the two together. Now that's why I put that TV kind of where I did, so that if we make that connection, it won't waste the TV, because the TV is kind of out of the way. I guess I could have put the treadmill back over here if that's the case, but I'm not terribly fussed about it. So, all right, so we're all good there. People are going to sleep. We've got some ore coming in. This is good. Do we want to try to bring in some more peeps? Let's see what we got. What's going on with our base? Hey, our status is good. All right, so now let's look. Oh, we could do that, but let's do this here. Let's look at the landing. Okay, before we turn on colonists, we've got 6 workers, which I'm happy with. We got 3 biologists. I guess I'm okay with that. 3 engineers, 1 medic. Huh. You know what? I think we could use more workers and more biologists. So let's split that up and see what we get. All right. So let's see if we get a colony ship in. And oh, we got to turn the landing pad on. We should get a ship right away. And if we get 1 more of each, that'll be really good. I was going to say our power collector's looking kind of low. But it's morning, and now the solar panels are just turning around, so that's okay. So another power collector is probably going to be in our near future, and it's going to be like a further backup, and it's going to be over here somewhere. I kind of showed you last time what you can do with this outdoor pad. This thing right here, this base pad. See how the rocks are there, but you can see like part of the pad? All right, watch this. Rocks, be gone. Well, that didn't work.
Watch what?
Crap. That looks stupid. Oh, you've got to keep it connected. All right, so let's move it. Let's keep it connected. There. Boom. Now let's right click. Wait, no, let's just click on it and recycle, which gets rid of it. Now, did you see all the rocks disappear? That's kind of a cheap way to kind of clear things out. Now we can clear some out like right here too. Boom. Click on it. Recycle. That just cleared some of that out. This schmutz over here we're not worried about. But that can open up some space like right here. Click on that. Then we'll left click on this. Then we recycle it. Okay? See how that works? So that that kind of allows you to open things up a little bit. Now, we can't... Let's see what we're doing here. You know what? Now, we are going to up our priority here, and we're going to drop this back down to normal. Because we got 4 ore, and we're working on some 4 ore and 7 years ago. We've just got to get the workers over here to work on it. That's why I'm trying to pick up a couple of extra workers. Excuse me. In the meantime, let's do this. I'm going to try to make things a little easier for our people. We're going to create a pass between those 2 structures, and then we're going to build a factory. We're going to put the factory right here. And we're going to actually, we're using this position, we're going to put it kind of over here. Okay? And we're going to connect that, and then we're going to connect this. Whoops, we're going to connect this to that. All right, so why'd you do that, A-Train? Well, first off, this kind of shows you, well, this was doing it as well. This is kind of how you can set up your structures. You can set up something as a central hub, or you can set them up in diamond shapes. Diamond patterns go real well, okay? And that, so each thing is connected to like 2 other things, and they're connected to 2 other things. So basically it makes a diamond, all right?
Pardon my French, but Cameron is so tight that if you stuck a lump of coal up his ass, in 2 weeks you have a diamond.
Yeah, so diamonds can be good. Diamonds can be bad, too. It depends on where they come from. All right, let's see what we're doing with food. All right, this meal maker is full of... Okay, basic meals are... Salads are good. Your people will eat salads. All right, they'll be happier if they eat salads. All right, this one has salad. See how it's just got vegetables? That's not really what you want. Salad is multiple vegetables that have been combined together to make a salad. Okay, that kind of makes sense, right? Duh. Wow, A-Train, that was genius.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
And look, our little bot over here is going to be needing some maintenance pretty soon. Now, both the bots do. Oh, look, here comes a colony ship. Hooray. Let's see what we're going to get here. All right, the exercise bar has been built. This guy looks like he's going to work. This guy doesn't look like he's the greeting party. He's going over here. Okay, so we got a worker here, Anika, and then we got a biologist here. The green is a biologist. Blue is a worker. Yellow is an engineer. So we got us a new biologist. This is good. Very good. All right, so that means that will ease the load on the food production. Speaking of food production, I think I want to up our food production here. Let's look at this here, and let's take this here. I'm going to go a little safe on this, just a little bit. But I want to start producing more bioplastic. We're going to bring in some... That's a high maintenance. These are normal... Oh, that rice and pea pads are high maintenance, okay? So that means they grow stuff fast, but you have to have biologists on them like all the time. Potatoes and wheat are normal growing, and then maize is slow but low maintenance, okay? So let's put some potatoes in here. Wait, do I have a potato pad right there? I think I have a potato pad already. Hang on. All right, maize pad's been built. Is this a potato pad? Oh, that's a rice pad. Okay, good. I want to give them some varieties. I don't want to make it all the same stuff. All right, so we'll do that. And then we're going to put in, see, lettuce is high maintenance. We already have some onions. We don't have any radishes. I think being the operative word, and that can be scary sometimes. I'm going to...
20 minutes later.
I'm going to put in another medicinal plant pad. Whoa. Crap. I hate the sound of those things when they come crashing in. Okay, so now we've got this connection built. Now, the reason why I set this up kind of like this, in part, was I want to try to simplify the line of movement. All right, so starch is produced here in the biodome. Our workers then have to carry it. They'll carry it all the way down here to the storage dome, which I don't like how this is set up, but what are you going to do? But then they have to carry it all the way back up here to the processing plant. Okay. I'm hoping to kind of simplify that route. Maybe they'll just carry it this way, and then when they come back, or if it gets to there, they'll just come this way. It just gives them multiple routes. Let's take this here, and let's increase our bioplastic processing with that. Okay, so that will give us something else for our worker to do. Now we've still got the landing pad open. We're still showing good status. We're still looking at getting more workers and more biologists in, because we need the biologists to grow the food, and we need workers to produce the stuff that we need to build structures. All right, that's what we're trying to do, is increase the output here in particular. So hopefully we'll get that squared away soon. Uh-oh, here comes a sandstorm. All right, so let's shut this down. And there's one person in the... Now we're going to do what I kind of should have done. Well, not necessarily kind of should have done, but something you should be concerned about. All right, we're going to come down here. We're going to look at a control center. And we're going to put a control center right here. I'm going to try to put it as close as I can. And it's a small one. There's no choice on this. We're going to put this right here. That control center is going to help give us a heads up when there's a sandstorm coming. Notice it said sandstorm imminent. Boom. You're done. The sandstorm's here. All right? That's like having no warning for a tornado coming.
It's coming! It's headed right for us! It's already here.
Building a control center will make it. I am not sure if you have to build a telescope or not. Let me see. Let me see what the radar does. Radio antenna, telescope. I'm not sure if you have to build a telescope to see the sandstorms coming or not. But you'll get if you have the center, the control center, you'll get warning. It will say sandstorm detected. And it'll say sandstorm approaching and then sandstorm imminent. So basically by the time, when you get the detected, if you get the approaching next, then you should be concerned and be pulling your people inside. All right, so now daylight has arrived. The one nice thing about a sandstorm is it kicks your wind turbines, will produce power, will produce a lot of power in a sandstorm. All right, so it's doing a pretty good job really of keeping up. We're burning 39 and we're producing 35. Now we're starting to see, now the sandstorm's starting to abate because we're starting to pick up power from the solar panels. That's an indication that the sandstorm is abating. See, it's producing 19, 20, all right? So now you know the sandstorm's about to be over because it's no longer obscuring the view of the local celestial body that provides our solar power. Okay, so we've really got to kick this in the butt. We're going to crank the mine back up now. And here's the other thing we're going to do. We're going to kick this into gear. And, oh, actually, I'm going to reopen the landing pad, too, because we want to see if we get... see, our base is excellent, so we should get people in here pretty quick. So we're going to run at warp speed here for just a minute. All right, let me tell. Oh, here's something I want to point out. Notice there's metal sitting out here at the construction, the pending construction. Notice up here it says 4. Multi-dome is out of water. Why are you out of water? Why are you out of water? I don't have 20 people. Oh, you know what? It may be. Huh. Okay, I hear you.
He died.
Don't get no water, Coach. He died of the dehydration.
All right, so let's do this. Let's build a water extractor. I don't want to put it there. I kind of want to put it here. Yeah, that's. Well, no. That's kind of okay. I could put it here, and we can build this way off of this. We got a couple options of direction to build. Oh, we got a ship. All right, let's see how many people we get. There's. Oh, shoot. We got 3 people. Okay, cool. Okay. We're going to put a water extractor. Do I want to put it... You know what? I'm thinking I might put a dorm over there. Off this dorm... You know what? This is really probably a pretty good spot for it. We'll put it in nice and tight, and then we'll tie it directly into the biodome. Okay? Now... I want to see how I can... Oh, wait. There. I want to increase the resources and stuff so so this gets built first. All right? So that'll solve our water issue. All right? We're doing okay on power. Oh, okay. Now, we're going to shut down the landing pad. And, all right, our control center's been built. That's good. All right, good. So now we got a control center. The only thing is we don't have any guards for it. So we'll work on that in a second here. Landing permissions. We're going to turn this back off for now. We got 9. We got 5. You know what? We're going to punch this up. We're going to punch this up. Okay. We're going to take in one more ship. And actually now we need to go ahead and look at putting in another bed. So we'll put in another bunk. There we go. Did I just hear a ship land? No. Okay. All right, good. All right, so the metal's been put out here. Wait, it still needs one metal. Okay. What I was telling you was up here, see how it says metal? Okay, you mouse over it, and it says metal 4, free 0. That means everything has been allocated to something. So there's a metal here, there's a metal here, there's one here, one here. So that's all 4. So your inventory is counted up here, even if it is in use. All right. So if it's been allocated to something. So let me look at real quick. Okay, we've got 18 people. That means we should have. That's 8 bunks. We could build one more bunk, I guess. I'm a nice guy. That would allow. A ship just came in. Okay, so let's just see what we got. Okay, very good. Now, all right, good. Here's our new water extractor. So that will fix our water issues. No more water issues. All right, let's slow things down here a little bit and take a look at what's just happened. We've just gotten some crew members in. We got us a guard and we got us a medic. That's exactly what we wanted. Beautiful. All right, so now we're going to turn off the ships. All right, so we don't get any colonists for now because we want to maintain our resources. Now we have 20 people, which is that was critical that we built that. This what I'm sitting here babbling.
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
That was what was the water issue. We were up to like 16, 17 people, plus you've got all the water demand here in the biodome, right? So we were exceeding our water production capacity, okay? So now we generate 6.95. Let's take a look at it here. Here. No. Here. The grid. All right. We're consuming 4.5 and we produce 13. All right. So that's what the... Oh, that's... Wait. Yeah, that's water. Okay. And then we have no water storage. We can correct that pretty easy if we build a water storage tank. Okay. But, that's really more of an emergency measure. All right. So here, like, we'll keep water flowing through. See how this water extractor here has 2 connections to the base. So if a meteorite hits this power unit or this connection, we'll still get whoa, crap. The little space turd was close. We'll still have a connection. All right, let's go over here. Now that we have a guard. Oh, we have a dude with a bum leg. Okay. Factory has been built. That's good. All right. So now, a guard works your security console. A worker maintains a radio antenna, and an engineer runs a telescope. So we're gonna put in a security console right here for now. And then you've got to build the radio antenna and the telescope for that stuff. Okay. Plus, then you can put an armory in there as well. Okay. And look, our manufacturing hoopa-joop is up. All right. So we want to start, if anything, we want to start making spare parts. Spare parts are our priority. So we got to build that. So we still need, we got 1 metal here. This still needs 1 bioplastic, which we've got a starch that should be converted over here pretty soon. Yeah, it's sitting in the machine waiting for a worker to come do his job. Come on, workers, come do your job. We're going to lower the back down to normal priority in the mine. We got 2 workers in there. We got a guy going off shift. We got a guy coming on shift. And he's making metal. But now we've got the 1 metal allocated here. And we've got 1 metal allocated to this this machine. So that'll get taken care of pretty soon. And then once we get a bioplastic, we've got to get this built. And then we got to get this bunk built. Okay? And that will give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bunks, which means 10 people can be sleeping at once, which is half of our crew complement. All right? How many biologists do we have now? 5? 5. That's a pretty good number. We've got a bunch of food. 13, let's see. I'm going to do one more meal maker. That way food will just get stored in here as opposed to getting stored over here. It'll get put into the meal makers first. So that shortens up the lines of people moving around and stuff. Okay, so here are the guys making bioplastic. And here's the guy hauling starch in here to dump in this machine to make bioplastic. Okay, each machine can hold 3 starch units. So this person will make bioplastic. Once it's done, it'll go either to the bunk or this, because we don't need this connection at the moment. In fact, well, now a new metal just got finished, so that's good. That metal will go into this machine. See how the constructor bot's taking it around there? He's going to take it over there and he's going to build that machine for us. And then we can start building spare parts, which we're down to 5. And you got to keep spare parts in your inventory. You've either got to make them or you got to buy them or trade for them. Okay. There's the spares workshop has been built. So this is good. And what that is, you can see here, you put in 1 metal, 1 bioplastic, plus an engineer to work it, and it makes 2 spare parts. Okay? So it's a good output thing, and that's a good thing to sell to traders. You can make a nice little bit of money. We haven't started dealing with that yet. We probably will in our next episode. Speaking of our next episode, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We built us some more water extraction. We brought in some more crew. We've added to our biodome. We built a factory. We built a multi-dome. We built a bunch of stuff. We built a control center over here. So I think we've accomplished quite a bit in this episode. And I hope you're enjoying Planetbase. It's now available on Steam. There's a link below in the description. So check it out. And if you like the video, please give us a like. I want to thank you for the likes and the views. Share us with your friends if you're enjoying this. And check out some of our other series. We do a lot on Sim Airport. We're doing Life is Feudal on Feudal Fridays. So Life is Feudal Forest Village. And there will be more great content coming soon. So please subscribe to the channel. We're almost 100 subscribers. In fact, by the time you see this, we may be at 100 or more than 100 or more than 500 for that matter. So keep bringing in those likes and subscribes. We appreciate everyone and everything. Hope you have a great day. I'm A-Train. It's over, and I'm out.